How we doing today? We're back. Want to try to finish my house a bit. How we doing? Today we're gonna be talking about what keeps me going, what my inspirations are. Just something small. Maybe you could see a little bit more about me. My mindset. Uh, First I want to talk about my YouTube inspirations. So I actually have been. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this a couple times, but some like yapping YouTubers I like listening to, or like some, I guess I don't know what this genre of YouTube would be. I'm just gonna call them yappers, but you know, other yappers I really fucking with, I really mess with. Sorry, are the Nico channel. He does Minecraft, just like this, but he's way better, builds better houses, and yeah, that's really it. And he says some pretty good stuff, honestly. Very insightful with relationship advice or just personal advice. Uh, Another YouTuber slash podcaster. This guy does everything. Zerky Show, real Polish dude, real charismatic, knows what to say and stuff. Just like I would check these guys out if you like my content, similar content. They're very big inspirations for me. Zerky's very talks about very not random topics, but very sparse content of like improvement. Like he'll go for 1 second about talking about um, that maybe you're just not ready for a time, and another second he'll be talking about how that your time is now, really. Like you'll be like that person wasn't meant for you almost, and I respect it. I respect both of them a lot. It's it's something I want to do. I see that they have these huge, not huge, but in my mind it's huge, but huge crowds of people that tune in almost every day to hear them yap about random stories or just advice, really. And that's something I want to do. I want to be like someone to be count on and somebody to give shitty advice, because I know I definitely do. I don't. I probably am not up there with the best, but I like yapping. But yeah, those are my current. Oh wait, I just forgot. Joe Barlozzi, who's a huge TikToker, but now I really mess with his philosophy takes. I'm low key into philosophy a bit. Just like questioning why we exist, or why we think a certain way. That's something that's beyond that be on my mind hugely. Like what makes me act a certain way, and it's okay, and why is it okay for me to be like that? Things like that. But yeah, no, Joe Barr, Zerky Show, Nico, those three are, I'd say, it's big influences for the type of content I want to make right now. Who knows in the future? I probably will not stick to this. At least I have no idea, honestly. This is just really easy to make, push out, not really much stress. I hope to, improve the quality, definitely. And, like, just, like, upscale it somehow. I know I'm not the best editor. That's why I try to keep it simple. Find somebody who can, align with my vision almost. Ooh, gotta collect my sand. But yeah, those three are huge. But I want to talk about, I guess personal influences now. I didn't realize how much, but I'm low key. I'm pretty inspired by Naruto. Naruto, huge anime. Those who know, obviously, not a lot of people know, but I don't know. It's just like probably Naruto is like my favorite anime, but just because it was like my real first anime, and I've rewatched it like over, I'd say like 6, 7 times, straight series, like from Naruto all the way to Shippuden. and even low key. Ah, no, I skipped the filler. Most of I only watch the good filler, um, like the Tsukiyomi dreams, the Infinite Tsukiyomi dreams. Those are no, those are pretty fucking fire. Um, I think I really messed with the whole I guess like good like idiot like strong idiot type. I really like that trope of like somebody who has so much power and is like the best of everyone around them. Yet, I mean, may they not be the brightest of the bunch, you know, they may not be like that, but what they can rely on are the people around them to help them whenever they need them, and you know they can really step up. And it's not usually about like how the main character can solve all the problems for everybody. It's how can the main character um how can the main character fix a problem with the help of others, you know? I think that's what it really aims for. And Naruto, Goku's a huge inspiration also, you know. But I like Vegeta more low key. I feel like the way he changed was very important for the show. If you know, like Vegeta was just a huge he was a villain in the beginning. You know, came to kill well came to take Goku and be like, yo, join my squad, but then Goku's like, hell nah, bro, I ain't doing all that. You know, I'm staying with my friends. Vegeta was like, boy, what you doing, bro? And tried to like, you know, kidnap him and phantom tax him back home. But Goku's like, nah, bro, bro, you try to your brother my brother just tried to kill my son, you know, type thing. I don't know. But for Vegeta, he always loses. But one thing about Vegeta is he always loses, yet he somehow comes back stronger. And it's like, it's very inspirational because he takes so much L's on the daily. And yet he can get back up, come back stronger, and still lose. Which is, I don't know if I could do that, but hey, Vegeta can. Another inspiration, I like soccer a lot. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a hardworking man. Probably everyone knows him as the probably freak athlete above everything. He played for my team, Manchester United. You know, huge Man United fan, and even though he didn't have the best of second spells at the club, he's a very special player. You know, one of a kind, and an inspiration to other people. Like he's like almost a blueprint of hard work. He shows that if you just put your head down, put your time towards something, and you truly believe in it, you can work hard enough and complete it. Which is something I want to take towards my life and, you know, put to use. Ooh, hi, pig. Yeah, no. I guess more inspirations or more people I looked up to. I guess some old school YouTubers. Markiplier. I was a huge Markiplier fan. Mainly, I was watching him for his Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. If you ever want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, I know a lot up to the newer games. You know, I feel like past Security Breach, or even a little bit before that, it gets a little complicated for me. You know, I stopped really paying attention. But yeah, I used to be that kid. Me and my friend would, me and my friends would just sing the stupid parodies, the Five Nights at Freddy's parodies, the Minecraft parodies. Those who know, those are actually goated. But yeah, Markiplier is huge. Honestly, I like the. If you watched his his temporary channel Unus Annus, great thing. Honestly, it was so crazy and how he made just this channel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 10. Made this channel and with the purpose of it just, you know, ending. And the message behind it being that, you know, everything comes to an end, that, you know, death is, you know, inevitable, but to enjoy the moment, you know, enjoy the moment that we have. And I think back about, you know, the Unus Annus channel, and it makes me Makes me feel happy I was there. Because I got to see a bunch of shit. Should I keep it like this? Should I make it more narrow? I might keep it like this. Big ass window. Move this. Yeah. Markiplier, Unisonics, you know, Ethan Nestor was part of it also. Shout out Ethan. I didn't really hear about him until he started doing Unisonics. But I checked him out Crane gameplays beforehand. Oh. Pretty sick guy. More inspirations. I used to love Team Fortress 2, Muselk. I remember I used to be a huge Muselk fan. And then he switched to Overwatch, and then I was hating on him a bit. But yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't mess with anybody that switched up, but I just didn't realize that people just needed to change sometimes. And they couldn't stick to doing the same content over and over again. But yeah. I'm trying to think. There's definitely a lot more. I'm a huge YouTube like watcher. I love watching videos. Teal's Game. He's a Swedish YouTuber. Just does a lot of funny moments with his group of friends. You know, huge inspiration for me because I started watching him during his Siege. When he first started doing Siege videos about damn, almost 10 years ago. It feels like it must be, but yeah, no. I look up to him because he's very hilarious, and like he shows like, you know, he's kind of ass at the game, but he locks in, and then he starts actually performing, which, yo, shout out to you, bro. I want to meet him one day. I should do. He's one of the few YouTubers that I hope one day I get to meet, because I feel like I'm just like, okay, I'm just such a fan. I'm a fan. Fan behavior, am I right? But yeah. How should I have this? I wanna low-key have a window here. Should I just have like a 2 window? Recently. Oh, baby's up! Baby's up! Oh, baby drowned. But recently, I guess some YouTubers I like watching now. Just like a Manchester United fan channel. United People's TV. He's very he gives just like great news about my club, and he's always on top of it. Sam, you know, he's great host. And yeah, and I feel like it's just a lot of good content nowadays. Well, kind of a lie. I feel like it's harder. There is a lot of good content, but it's just hard to find because it's just so much of it. So much content everywhere, and it's like, ooh, I don't know if that's what I want. How am I supposed to do this, yo? You know, United People's TV is great. I feel like there's an easier way to do this, but I'm not the smartest of the bunch, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's get off YouTube for a second. You know, let's talk about some real world inspirations. I guess people I know. I feel like my biggest inspirations right now are probably just my homies, you know, my friends. They've really been around for a while, and they inspire me to do lots of things, even if they're not, you know, maybe the smartest, but, you know, smartest decisions. But, you know, I like, my friends are they do a lot of different stuff now. Like, I got a friend right now getting into music. Another one who's just hustling, you know, doing everything day by day, just seeing what can get him the most money. Just respectable. I don't know. I feel like for me, I'd just rather, you know, focus on one thing and just put my all into it. I don't think I could hustle and just, you know, do multiple stuff. I don't know. Just doesn't seem like my way. But, you know, and I got other friends just getting into the workforce, you know, becoming, you know, blue collar workers. You know, it's kind of weird now because I'm getting to that age, right? But I still feel, I don't know, I still feel young, very young. Obviously I am, but what I mean by that is, like, I feel like I don't know. It just feels weird, low key, because I still feel like a dumb teenager most days. You know, like I feel like I'm still making rookie mistakes. But low key, when and I look at my friends, and it's just like, we're low key on the same boat. We're all just trying our best, you know, and our best comes in different ways. Ooh. Yeah, what are y'all's inspirations? You know what gets y'all up in the morning? Uh, every morning, what gets me up in the morning is, well, I don't really want to be in bed for long. I feel like just like I remember I brought this up before, like this like tired sense in my legs. Yeah, no, not fun. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard some days on like when you know you're gonna have a rough day at work. You see the schedule and you see not the brightest coworkers coming to work today. And you're just like, bro, what's gonna get me through this day? Really, it's just the thought of, I don't know. I guess family. I have a niece, and for a while she was my main inspiration. I feel like, you know, just look at her, look how young and I guess like pure and innocent she is, and it makes me feel, you know, like like I have to, perform for her. You know, I have to because I care about her a lot. She deserves the world, man. She's a spoiled little brat who gets whatever she wants, but I don't care, man. That's my niece, and I care about her a lot. You know, inspirations are rare. You know, I guess people we look up towards. You know, it's kind of isn't isn't always the best, thing to do. Some people are just not good inspirations. Um, I think I used to look up to what I used to look. I feel like I don't know. I used to hang out with like them cousins that are not up to no good and want to impress some people like at school. You try to act a certain way that you're not. Don't act like I don't know. I know. Um, I was definitely influenced growing up a lot. See whatever I saw. Do I agree with how much social media I was watching younger? Probably not. Probably wasn't good for me to be consuming that much media, especially unfiltered and unsupervised. Like, bro, I was on some weird stuff. Y'all remember the YouTube poops, bro? YouTube poops. Like, what was up with YouTube back then? Like, why were we up? Why were people messing with YouTube poops? Like, why was that a thing? I still don't know to this day. Like, I need somebody to explain that to me. But I don't know. I was watching that weird stuff. But I remember the prank era. Oh my god, those who remember the prank era. Like, I remember my mom caught me watching a PewDiePie video, like this girl flashing herself. And yeah, let's just say I wasn't allowed to watch PewDiePie after a long time. But yeah, no. There used to be some weird stuff on YouTube now. Can I do this one, or should I just end it here? Actually, I don't really know how this is supposed to be. Like, I have like a feeling on how this is supposed to go, but whenever my parents would ask me what I wanted to be when I was growing up, I don't know why. I used to say like accountant, bro. Like, bro, how boring of a job is that? I would literally imagine sitting in an office all day being like just like crunching up numbers like that. Oh my god. Like, if you're accounting, no diss, bro, but it must be such a boring job. And okay, that's why I went to school for a business degree. Kind of just want to do marketing if I have to do something, but I don't know. Like, low key, school's not for me. I thought it was. Pretty sure we're all forced. Well, not all forced, but a lot of you can relate with going to college just because, I guess, you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. And, you know, everybody says going to college is the next step or, you know, what you gotta do. But obviously, it's not really the case. I don't know. I go to like I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I go to like a community college, and honestly, I was gonna start dissing on it, but low key, if I never went, or maybe if I did something else, like I would never met my girlfriend, and you know, it's something to think about. You know, like how crazy or like how things are almost meant to happen. Oh, we got the roof done. And you know, sometimes it's meant to be, sometimes it's not, but I guess it was meant to be in that time. Boom, we got the roof done. Ah, we almost got the roof done. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. House check. Oh, it looks like a basic house. Let's go. Low key, I'm proud of myself. Damn, bro. That's a real house right there. That is a house. It's almost done. It's almost there. Put some sand to cook. No. Low key might end it here. We made some good progress on the house. Talked a little bit about what inspired me, YouTuber inspirations, some things, you know, I model my character after. And we're almost done with the house. Plans after the house? I don't know. Make it cool, you know, build maybe like a farm or something. Honestly, I don't think there's the goal for this this wipe or this map or this save. I don't think the goal is to do anything crazy. I literally just want to build something, and who knows, might build a little more. I don't usually build in this game, so I'm looking having a great time just building and seeing where my mind takes me. But yeah, no, this is gonna be it for right now. I appreciate y'all so much. Like always, I wish y'all good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, everything. But yeah, guys. It's really gonna be it for today. If y'all liked it, you know, leave a comment, please, bro. Comment. I want to hear from you guys. I know there's not many of y'all, but I want to hear from y'all. So yeah, guys, this is Dia. I'll probably see y'all soon. I want to record another video today, at least. Maybe not upload it, but I want to upload at least a video today. So yeah, y'all. Peace out.